Hey, we're actually running live decently right now. Just waiting for the YouTube servers to update. There we go. Started 5 seconds ago. So today we are fixing this iPhone 8. So right now what the phone says while it's running under settings is that this iPhone has experienced an unexpected shutdown because the battery was unable to deliver the necessary peak power. Performance management has been applied to help prevent this from happening again. So the phone is screwed in the first place right now. We could take it out. It's not doing the best, I will tell you that. I have rebuilt the same phone for the same person before. This is going to be the third time now of doing a rebuild. We have a tower of parts over here, all meant for this phone. We're giving them a complete rebuild today. There's a reason why this cord is here. We'll get into that later. So here's the phone. It doesn't look that bad. I mean, honestly, it looks really good. Looks really clean. But we'll get into that. So the screen is having some touch issues through here. It makes it hard to type. So we're going to have to fix that for one. Okay. And if I can get this power off menu to pop up. There we go. We're going to slide the power off the phone. You got to power it off all good and nice. So one thing we're going to be installing on it today is this new screen, of course. Like, we're going to give them a new screen. We got the seal that's going to hold off because we're going to put a new battery in tomorrow. They just kind of want what I can get in it done. They have the charging port destroyed. Part of why they're experiencing all these shorts and other issues. So first things first, let's get into the phone. So just get the standard screwdriver back out, you know, the thing that is the source of all my repairs, and it didn't work. Okay, we'll go into the deeper dive of tool sets that I have. I have a whole box of just spare stuff in case I need to get into something. We'll take out those, thermal paste, all the extra adhesive stuff I have for phones. Got tons of the screen removal suction cups. But guys, actually, we have an iFixit kit that we had ordered for it, so it comes with the necessary stuff to actually pop open this phone at least and get the screen stuff done. So we're gonna start with this. It should actually probably even be enough to get everything apart. And iFixit tools, guys, come out. They are really nice, high quality build. Like, this is the screen removal suction cup. I mean, that's not quality. I don't know what is right there. So we got that going today. We got their nice screwdriver here. So first thing, we'll pop open my kit because we do have this, which is meant to hold miscellaneous screws. We're going to take out this bit first, because this bit, just let me shut the door so we don't get tons of extra noise coming in here. That should be the proper bit, especially if it's iFixit. Perfect fit. iFixit is absolutely amazing for all your repair needs. So it's making this repair a lot easier, especially today. They have really good tools for all these repairs, so be sure you guys check out iFixit if you guys do plan on doing a repair. So we're gonna start with that. Same thing that came with that. We got this. This is to pry up the screen. So basically, you want to start prying up, slip this tool in, and slide it along the edges. It's not that hard. As long as you know somewhat what you're doing. The screen will just work its way off. And we should technically just, yeah, now you can see there's a gap in there. It's just perfect for what I want to do. So now we're going to take this and work this down through the lower section without damaging the home button or anything. And run it back up through the top one more time. The last thing that's locked down is that corner, and it is unlocked. So mostly done. Give it a little extra pry right here, just to be sure we just get it out. All nice and easy. Okay, hopefully. There we go. So we got the screen to pop off. That doubles as a screen stand, which is nice. This charging port is completely gone. Not picking on it or anything, but it is completely gone. So let's add in this screw. So this is the old screen. It's not going to matter much here in a minute anyways. Neither is its ear speaker or any of those extra things. We'll just put the mouse up and to the side for now. I like to keep track of exactly where each screw goes. So we're going to do this. This is a method that I use. There's that one. And you can see I've done a decent job in here. I need to get a better camera so you guys can actually see that really well. But it actually looks pretty much new in here under the hood, which is nice. If they wanted me to test their battery here and give them a performance thing, tell them how, if their battery is at fault with this, with one of the tools I have here, I could do that. But as of right now, we're just here to unhook that and unhook that. So we got that unhooked. We can now put this bit back away. And then we need this one. Because then we got to take out this little special piece up here, which is always fun to have to take out the ear speaker before the screen's done being removed. I like to completely remove the screen while I'm working, and going off of us replacing it anyways in the end here, it's not a big deal. Perfect. And then we're just gonna grab here and practically just pry it up. You know what? That works easier. Screen is removed. We no longer even need the suction cup on it, so we can take that back off and put it in the repair kit up here for later. We're going to need this screen again, so we'll just set it there. This looks like a jumble of parts to you guys probably, but it's okay for me. I know exactly what I need for each part. Okay, we are, as well as tomorrow we will be replacing the battery. But today we will be replacing the charging port. That is a whole nother level of just crap I don't want to go through. but we're going to do it. So first thing we're going to want to remove is the speaker here. So yet again, we're going to repurpose one of these. Very bizarre, because there's actually a screw in there right now. Probably from the screen falling apart, because the one that we had to put on there was one that he got from a bad place. He got it professionally repaired someplace else. We're using the wrong bit. I'm stupid. There's a reason why it doesn't want to fit properly. I mean, it'll still work, but it won't have as secure of a grip on everything. It's missing a screw in here. Like it's a mess. I'm not gonna lie there. And the next fun part that I know I'm gonna have to deal with here is going to be separate those out properly. Okay. I'll do that screw next. We'll just do a quick bit swap because I see where I'm going to need this one here. Charging port replacements are always fun. But this is our goal here today, is to make this phone look shiny and new one more time for them. Because you don't need a new one all the time, especially if you got personal stuff on them. I completely understand not wanting to get a new one. There we go. Okay. All that stuff is done, down, and in. Peel that up. Let's unhook that. This is the speaker for the phone. Doesn't look that bad. We'll just toss that up here for the moment. Next thing we're looking at here is we're gonna have to remove that soon. Dang it, I hate that part. Okay, so before we get all into that, we're going to unplug that. And this isn't a repair kit meant to do this part of the repair. So I'm going to have to tap into my kit over here. And my kit has all the necessary things to be able to just kind of pull this off. To make it easier on myself, I'm going to hopefully be able to use this exact one. Nah, need to go a size smaller. That should do it. So just fit that in there. All nice and snug here in a second. Oh my gosh, there's a reason why I hate this part. Gotta find that exact right one. Let's see, I know I got it too. Probably in my backup tools. We got backup parts for days too. That'll do it. That'll do it. That's doing it. Yep. You gotta get the right one to get a grip on the special screw. And that's around where the tactic engine lies. Put that there. We will grab this back out. And we can basically proceed with the rest of the repair. So I like to get the Taptic engine out. I always say it wrong. It's called the Taptic engine. And it's as simple as these 3 screws here, but they are not simple to get back in exactly. Simple to get out, not simple to get in. As for removing it though, it's done. Okay, looking pretty bare under the hood of this phone now. Now we're gonna have to remove these. One. Two. Three. That works. Gotta remove these next. We're getting close already. This should be the least hard part of the phone here. Is taking all these pieces out. We'll just put that one on the side there. It's practically already a done thing. Now we should technically already have that entire thing unplugged. We're going to have to pull up the battery part right here. Hate doing that, but we're going to have to do it in this case. Okay. Where's the tweezers? We're not going to do that. We're going to use the scraper here to pry up under the board and under everything and loosen up the adhesive first. Okay. I do remember something that's secret in this phone. The secret screws right here. We'll put those right back in basically immediately anyways. So we can put those in separate location too. Just so that I remember that they exist. Apple does some great things. Some great things. Okay, now running this under there should help. Just wiggle, wiggle. There we go. And there went that tool. As you can see, the charging port is kind of poking out now, right here. That's the point of this. Oh, isn't that amazing? Guys, it's like coming apart. Well, when you realize this charging port's been melting itself. Like, so very well. Like, you see shininess, and that shouldn't be a feature. That's not a feature of the charging port. I wonder why they're having all these issues. Oh my gosh. This is bad. Not even joking, this is bad. Okay, so what we're going to need to do to be sure that we can remove that, we're going to remove this one side peg here that's helping keep the main board in. Because I have a feeling that that's going to cause some interference. Was it? What does that lead to? Well, that's all we needed to unhook. Charging port all melted away from the inside of that phone. That's not good. Like, if you look on the inside of there, you can even see the meltedness right there. So I have to scrape all that out now before I'm going to install their new parts. Oh. This is bad. Okay, guys, and this is why I always, on a shelf back here, keep the rubbing alcohol handy. It's because you just get a little bit on a Q-tip, okay? And you just kind of do this, and it just eats away at that type of stuff. Completely. 91% is what you want to use if you're going to do this. It eats away at it so easily. We're practically just getting it out now. Oh yeah, this is doing a really good job. Yikes. It's worse than the white stuff that's under the battery holding that down, that adhesive. Never seen anything like this, and I never want to see anything like this specific adhesive again. Oh. I need to get an ultrasonic cleaner for this stuff. Oh, that's so caked in there. Okay, so a fresh layer of rubbing alcohol to apply to this. Gotta weaken it as much as we possibly can. This is not good stuff. Okay. It's kind of coming up. Just feel a scrape. With this tool. Oh my gosh. Never use that brand apart. Because it is destroying the insides. It's scoop. I'm gonna need another Q-tip to dent that at all. And this thing is now soaked in rubbing alcohol. I'm not joking with this Q-tip. We scratched at that pretty dang good just to create some gaps to get some more rubbing alcohol under it. I never ever want to deal with this gunk again. At least that part of it's coming up easily. It's like circuits and stuff that I'm peeling up off the casing. It's not just a little bit of adhesive or anything like that. No. I don't want to know how many more times I'm ever going to have to repair this phone. One repair for this thing should be more than enough for its entire life. I'm going to say we are just about as far as we can get with moving that stuff. Yikes. Okay. Not looking bad. Give me a second here. Okay. So there's currently no charging port or speakers or anything like that in this phone. Let's make sure they have Complete usability of this phone, though. That can muffle your phone. Okay, there we go. Why does this insist on doing that type of stuff? Let me double check that nobody has popped in. Okay. Stream's not messing up or anything. Okay. This is gunky as heck. So up here we have this nice little bag, and it is housing a new charging port. Now we're doing part of the repair today and part of the repair tomorrow. Check that out. I can put a seal in for them today because this charging port comes with a seal. And a microfiber, that's nice. So we're getting them the black charging port, the one that's actually meant for their phone. Wouldn't that be upsetting if, you know what, let's just slide it on in there. Can we just slide this in there? Pretend it's all okay for a minute? Think we can just technically pry up on this a little bit to get it going in. I know that there's plenty of ways to do this, and I'm choosing the way that requires not taking out the entire motherboard. The other way would be a lot easier to slot in the charging port, but then that also means taking out the entire motherboard, guys, and that is a whole extra step that is not necessary. Okay, I think we're gonna have to take that out. Unless, no, that does lift up enough. Okay, so I'm just gonna lift on the board a little bit. You don't want to ever lift on a board too much. If I lift on it just enough, technically, slotting this in shouldn't be any sort of a problem. Except for when that wants to get in the way. Oh, how am I doing this? Just some spare parts and a destroyed phone that needed some work. I also do a lot of phone repair, PC repair, tons of extra stuff like that. Just some parts, basically. And this phone should be working like new pretty soon. It's a lot easier to get iPhone parts than any kind of part. Taking a shortcut that is technically possible and is widely used. This should work. And slot it in. Boom. Now we just pull that. This adhesive strip. Other one to me doesn't even matter. Let's make sure this is all properly lined up. Yeah, I do this a lot. A lot. And we are hoping that this phone
doesn't have any prior damage under here. So all this just kind of clicks in perfectly. And that is always my hope. That one I do not have parts for yet, no. I cannot find the stupid part anywhere right now, but I'm pretty sure that if I dig in to that one some more, I'm probably going to be able to pull a model number off of something like way down in there, and actually figure out what type of phone it is. It's hard to pinpoint what type of phone it is when I can't turn it on. I know we had figured it out just by chance at one point in time, but then that part wasn't the right one, apparently. So, back to square one with that. I mean, we got the battery in and stuff. That works. It's all on the screen now. Everything else about it works, though. Pretty sure that's a Moto G Play or G6. I think it's a G Play. Okay. And then, ever so carefully, just line all this up. Make sure everything can line up all nice. There, this charging port might actually go in a lot easier than I thought it would. Grab that adhesive strip, a little yank, and press down on that. There we go. iPhone charging ports are the hardest to install, though. Like, they have so many little things hiding in here to try to stop you. But here it is. Almost installed. Then I just gotta put in the screws. Like, why do you need 2 tons of adhesive to make sure your charging port's down? You could have just gone with the screw route, like most other companies. But I guess Apple, you do you. Tons of adhesive to hold your phone together. That's all you need in life. Here we go. Just give that a little pull with the and there's that. Push this down. Push that down. Press this into place. This might actually work out a lot better than I expected on this one. I hate getting these little things into place, though. The biggest pains. The little microphone thingies. But I got it. No big deal. In place. Now we gotta put those back. Before I do that, before I forget, let's put this thing back in. And that is technically what would be a working charging port right there. Now what did I do with that little screwdriver I had? Did I drop it? Yes, I did. I'll put it down there. Here we go. Put that screw in all nice and carefully. Make sure it's secured. The most love and care possible. So after The only part that I need for the phone is... Yeah, the only part I need on your phone is the screen. That is literally the last thing keeping it from working. And if I can figure out everything about that phone, it should take me a matter of minutes to install the screen. But it's been such a pain to find out what phone it is. I know it's Motorola. I think it's the G Play series. And I don't know what model it is. I mean, I can just order tons of screens and try them all. Based off of some of the information I know. I know that I could probably order a variety of 5 screens and actually get one that works. I know the series. I know the branding. I just don't know what, generation it is, per se. It could be the Moto G Play 5 or 4, 6. I'm going to go with 5, to be honest. I'll see if I can find a Moto G Play 5 screen, and I will cross-compare it. I kept the other screen around. I still have it so that I can compare and look at other ones. Well, that's fun. A random screw just fell out of here. That's how you know this phone has... I would say you guys can get one, but you guys already paid me for that one, so I think I can find it. I got the screen right here. All beat up, but I got it. The old one. I do believe... I'm going to try that QR code that's on there, but it looks like it would be of a Moto G Play series. I'm going to try a Moto G Play 5. I'm just going to start looking at tons of Motorola phones and find one that matches that exact description, basically, is what my plan is. I was actually planning on going online later tonight and digging for that stuff because I pulled that thing back out. Tried to find the screen some more last week. Couldn't find it still. But I know I'm going to find it, and I'm not going to stop trying to find it until I do. That's basically how I work. Don't stop looking until you find something. Key to success right there. And that's how I can guarantee it's going to work. Okay. If I can get this to line up properly. There. Okay, first things first. I gotta slot this in. Okay. This is the stressful part, getting these screws in. Okay. Oh gosh. Got one to fit. There we go. Oh no, it's fine if you watch. It's just a phone repair. There. And that should be that. Now it comes down to finding this part out. Where did this screw go? That's gonna be fun. I think this one belongs here. it's not, then I know where it actually belongs. Yeah, nope, it belongs in that one. The screws got a little bit jumbled up, but that's okay. Oh great, tell me this is lined up properly. Come on. Hate it when this happens. Okay, this should belong right here. Or in that one. Oh, it does belong in that one. I was right. Uh-oh. Let go. Great, I think this one goes here. At least I hope it does. That looks good. Trying to keep these in their exact ordering again. I could. It's takes a lot of technical skill inside of them though.
Super good memory on where each screw goes, because each one goes in a specific place and it's designed to go in that place. It's not designed to go anywhere else in the phone. So when you get your hands on it, you need to remember exactly where all the millions of screws that are in there go. Otherwise, you'll have them falling out or not fitting or stupid stuff like that. My first phone I didn't know how important it was to memorize that, so I basically had to refigure out where every single screw went, and it was a pain. But now I'm actually professionally putting these together like this. Well, can't say professionally yet. I'm going to say pretty dang close to that. Just look at this progress. Okay, let me see. I need this now. This is the annoying little screw. The most annoying one to put back in the entire phone. If I can get this in first shot, I'll be amazed. Oh my gosh. I got it in! In my life, I have no clue how many I've fixed. I literally have a pile of phones back behind me of just ones that I kind of got my hands on and fixed. I mean, basically all of my phones that I have back there work. Some have some slight screen damage, some small things like that, but you know, not that big of a deal if it works. And I'm not giving it out or repairing it for anybody, it's just kind of my side little thing. Then I don't care if they are 100% perfect. When I'm working on somebody else's stuff, I get it as close to new as I possibly can. Like right now, getting this back together like new is my top priority. So that's the story behind all this extra stuff I'm doing right now. Okay, slide that back in down there, slot that in right here. There we go. Now, in my opinion, the most annoying part to plug back in is the antenna in an iPhone like this, of which I think just plugged in with ease this time. Wow, this is a smooth repair compared to the last time I was in this thing. But I left myself an open door to having an easy repair. I made sure that the inside of this thing was pristine for repairing. Yeah, I could ask him. I can have him send you a text. I don't know if he knows. He probably does. I haven't talked to him about it. But I can figure that out for you. Just gotta finish this up first before I go out and start doing other stuff. Generally, I don't like to leave phones that I know, especially,
I have all the parts for out and open. In a minute here, after I get this charging port together, is when the reprogramming process starts for this thing. You reprogram iPhone screens. You don't just put a new one in. It's not how they work. They don't let you just do that. I mean, you can, but it's not going to work right. You got to reprogram. So, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Bit swap out. Need to swap out bits for this one. Well, that went well. Flying bit. To make a phone, it is... I mean, I've basically made one out of tons of spare parts before. For an iPhone 5, making one of those, it's not that hard. But some phones are harder to repair than others, of course. They're not all equal. So there are those ones out there that are super hard to repair, then there are those ones out there that are super easy to repair. This one is actually considered one of the harder ones to repair. So, surprise there, I'm cranking through one of the harder iPhone repairs that you're supposed to be able to do at ease right now. There we go. Put in this screw. If it wants to fit. There we go. And the last screw. Shall go right here. We're already missing a screw right there, of course. Somehow. Don't you hate it when you get into here and you get to see how something doesn't line up perfectly? I don't blame myself for this one. It's just the way these stupid not the ear speakers, these actual iPhone speakers kind of just sit in these phones. They don't like to line up perfectly. The first iPhone, I want to say it came out in 2009 or 2012. I'm going to go with the latter and say 2012, though. It's probably when the first iPhone was released. I could check that. Echo, when was the first iPhone released? I'm going to say 2012.
The Apple iPhone was released on June 28, 2007.
Ooh, 2007.
Years old.
Maybe I'm thinking of the iPhone, or the Android was 2012. Echo, when was the first Android phone released?
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Echo, when was the first Android phone released?
The HTC Hero was released on July 23rd, 2009, making the phone
2009.
13 years old.
I knew something that I talk about sometimes was released in 2009. And that would be Android. There we go. So I somewhat have my facts together for that. Okay. Boom, that's the charging port installed. All the little components plugged in. Looking good. No visible issues. I would say I should definitely plug it in and try it. It seems like a bad idea judging by how the phone's not completed yet. Feels in. Perfect. Now we are down to just the screen part. This is the fun part that I was talking about. So, under all of my tools and stuff, I'm hiding something. It's the reprogramming tool that we just got in. And this is what's going to make it possible for me
to get all this working. So we take the original phone screen right here. This one isn't even original, but it's been reprogrammed, so it has the code I need in it. And we plug in this neat little tool here, and it'll beep to life. There it is, neat little tool. And you plug the phone screen into this little tool. So this one is an iPhone 8, so it goes and plugs into the iPhone 8 port on here. Okay, so it's connected, it's holding strong, and we just want to read the data. The data read is complete. Now we just want to unplug the chip, or the screen. And then we want to take our new screen, and this is the one that we need this code on. We just want to plug it in here, and then we want to write the data. There we go. Now let's do chip data comparison. Okay. So now, what we're going to actually want to do, we're going to pop this up. I hate having to pop these connectors up. There we go. Now, to be sure that it is completely right, I've been fixing phones for a little over a year now, I want to say. Here we go. Plug this one in again. One more time. Should be all we need. One more. Read the data. Okay. And after reading the data one more time, we're going to plug this one back in and ensure the data matches. Oh, it couldn't do that. That's fun. And since this is the new screen, I don't want to damage it by just prying. So, there. Let me see. I'll figure out that tool some more later. This screen should be freshly reprogrammed, this new one. So we're going to have to throw the home button on. This should be good though. So, you can just unhook that now. Put it back in its fancy case that it's got. And throw this stuff back on top of it. And close it. There we go. Okay. How am I going to do this? So, as for putting in the home button, this is the biggest challenge of most of these things. I'm going to have to... We're going to use this. But we're going to need to swap bits out completely for this one. The home button is its own little thing. Part of its own little world here. So that's 1. 2, 3. And we take that off. This is the biggest part right here. Disconnect that. Now I gotta get this thing
underneath that some way. I hate this. This is the worst part. Trying to not damage a home button. They are so damageable. It's insane.
Crap. So what I'm gonna do to get this thing released is this little trick I know, and it involves rubbing alcohol and a Q-tip. Just wanna get a little bit of rubbing alcohol on a Q-tip. Just enough that you can see that it's on there. And then you just wanna rub the circuit with the adhesive that's causing you the problem. And the rubbing alcohol weakens the adhesive completely. So you can just remove the part and you have it. Didn't want to do that because I don't want to absolutely ruin all the adhesive on here. But it had to be done. Now, this new screen layer, don't really want to take all that off yet. Just kind of want to slot this in. So let's push up at the bottom and drop it in. Here we go. Boom. And that's almost a installed home button again. Such an easy install process for your iPhone home buttons. Boom. It's mostly done now. Let me look up here. Oh, yeah, I can ask him that. I am very distracted at the moment, trying to make sure that all this goes together as planned. I'll ask him that when I ask him about what time the dinner is. Okay, then this, that'll ensure that sits properly. Then we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do this. That looks pretty decent. Okay. And that is for this screen. Now what I gotta do, this is where it gets to be the fun part. We're going to install this all back together now. So we need this. Okay, here we go. And to make all this easier on us, seems that the iFixit thing kind of works as a kickstand too. So we'll use it like one. So we just do this. Gotta get that lined up properly. Ugh. You know what, I gotta do this first. So what I'm gonna do with this and rubbing alcohol and Q-tips will be my friend for getting this sealant applied. And that was more than enough. So you just scrape around the edges here. Just make sure to get all of this with some rubbing alcohol. Then this is designed to just scrape along that. Remove any of the old seal and the dust and dirt and stuff that's in there. Have I ever broken a phone? Yes, but I fixed it myself. I don't go places with my broken phones. I just get the new parts and I put them back together. I had to do that with my last phone. Broke it one good time, but then I fixed it again, so. As for breaking a phone while I've been fixing it, I have not done that. It's exclusively fixing it when I'm fixing it. I'm not going to go run off and break it some more. If I have a question on something, I'll just go look it up. Gotta get all this dirt and grime out of there. Otherwise the seal's not gonna work. Great. Now I gotta run this along there one more time. One more good run there. There we go. This isn't looking that bad. Then push along with this. There. Now, to install this. Okay. I think I'm going to install this right. Let's be honest here. How can I mess up this? I've never installed one of these seals. I will tell you that. So I have no idea how touchy they can be. Maybe it's easier to just start from the bottom and go up. Okay, here we go. And you just run this. Just make sure you get the seal in there all good.
not going bad. Perfect, perfect.
And watch, the seal's not going to stay down because it's a cheap one. Oh. Would you check that out? And that's looking like a decently done seal. Hopefully. I put so much pressure down on it. It's gonna suck if it doesn't stay. And up near the top, it doesn't want to stay. Of course, it didn't fit properly. It's better than nothing. There's a screen seal on there still. We're just gonna move it up a little bit more, I guess. I don't know. Never thought I'd have that issue. Yeah, like literally just slowly went off the edge. How bizarre. Just reposition that up a little bit more. Seeing as though it's not completely set. There we go. Now, it's all on this part. Plugged right in. Easy. Ugh, and then this is going to be like slightly different length. Ugh. Hate it when those don't match up. And then that just pops up. To try to make my life that much harder in the middle of this. And that just needs its time to set again. That is a fresh charging port. There we go. That should all be all I need. Now, what bit am I using? I was using that. So we're going to want this one. So the screw goes up here. Easy. And this one. Oh, good. Come on. Goes right there. Easy. And this one should go right around here somewhere. Why not? Don't you love it when one screw gets knocked over? It's okay. As for removal, I just gotta grab it. And one screw gets mixed around a little bit. Oh, it's gonna be a fighter today. I see.
I know what it's doing. It's fighting and pulling the base screw out. Oh, that's no fun. I don't have to do this. Just to get it out. I believe that. I had to go through all that just to be able to get the screw out again. Oh, come on. It really is, too. How wonderful. Let's just take this cover back off really quick. Unhook all those screen components one more time. Ugh. Not like it's anything that bad. I know exactly what's happening. Okay. As for removal goes,
as for a removal for this screw goes, we're going to grab these big boys for a minute. We're going to clamp onto that. Give it a good old little clamp. Make sure it doesn't want to go anywhere. And just unscrew the screw. No big deal. See? Easy. Well, we know where that one goes. And it got mixed around. Oh yeah, I can see that now. Okay, let's just reinstall this one screw really quick. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. Even though it is one of the annoying forbidden screws. The screw that has another screw go into it. Who invented it? There we go. Now, it goes together like it should. No problems now. Should be easy going. One. See, there are little problems along the way. Fixing a phone does take some time, but it's still pretty easy, even for taking some time to do. And then this one should actually go there. There. Now, as for this piece, we're going to need this bit back one last time. Okay, Joey. Hello. I see you there. We're going to record later tonight. I'm just finishing up this phone for someone. best bet we're recording, though. You best bet. Alright. I see you there in my chat. We're recording tonight. I'm just finishing up a phone for somebody really quick. You better make sure Minecraft actually works on your Xbox this time. Chat, this dude doesn't know how Xboxes work. He keeps his broken.
No, actually, I fixed the Minecraft.
Well, then we're playing it tonight.
We're good.
Because this phone is literally about to be done in a minute. First startup in a second.
Who's that other person I was saying all that crap in the chat?
That's my brother's dad. Okay? Yeah. Okay, now I just gotta pry this.
Does he smoke crack?
He's not you, Joey. Not everybody smokes
Smoking
crack.
with Hunter Biden.
You're gonna get my channel banned.
Wait, can they hear me?
Yeah?
Oh. Oh. That's epic.
Yeah, they've been able to hear you this entire time. You're like right next to my big Yeti microphone, too. Pop, pop. Pop all these parts back into place. Boop, boop, boop. This phone's looking decent.
I don't know why you just didn't just put it in rice, man.
Because the charging part was destroyed, half of the phone was destroyed, and I just rebuilt it again for the third time.
Rice would have worked.
Not this time. This charging port was cracked in 30 different places.
Yeah, just throw in some rice and then turn it on and off.
I think you're confusing two different methods of fixing stuff and combining them into one.
No, it'll be fine.
How do you put it in rice and turn it on and off if it's in the rice?
You stick your hands in the boiling rice, of course.
Oh no. Wait, you're boiling the phone in the rice?
Yes.
Why are you boiling it?
Because?
Okay guys, one last request was done for this phone before it's actually done.
I want you to yoinky sploinky all over the phone screen on camera.
You're messed up, man. Gaming services just got updated on my computer.
Oh man. Hey man, I could have said it a lot worse than yoinky sploinky.
You could have.
I could have said it really bad.
Russia's watching my channel now.
I love Putin, so. I'm joking, probably.
Probably. What?
You don't know.
You should know your own opinions.
No, but honestly, if Putin is listening, I want you to know, man, I'd love to meet you. We can smoke crack with Hunter Biden.
You're the cause of World War III.
You said what?
You're going to be the cause of World War III. some crack kid.
No, listen, Billy. I'm not gonna be the cause of World War III. I'm gonna be the cause of World War V.
You're gonna be cause of all of them. Like, all at once.
No, cause listen, it's just one war. The next war is World War V.
I don't even have to wipe down the screen. So they want me. I hope this is what I think it is. Eh.
No, it's not.
It's working the way I want it to. So that's close enough.
Bull crap, it's not. He's lying. It's bull crap.
Just smack it down on the phone. There's a phone screen repeatedly.
Smack it. Oh yeah, smack it harder.
There's that. That's done. Good enough.
Smack it nice and firm.
Now, as for this part of the screen, guys, I hate installing screen protectors, but I'll do it in this case.
Screen protectors are worth it for me. I always bring my fucking phone, dude.
Installing them, though, and getting a bubble.
I don't know what any of that means. I'm bad at technology, man. I live in the old age.
And not getting it lined up properly. Luckily, I know what I'm doing. And if you just set it down on the phone screen, fun fact, most of the bubbles will work themselves out.
The reason I haven't done any of that YouTube bullshit is because I don't understand it. It's fancy dancy, man. Fancy schmancy. And I'm way too controversial.
You're really controversial. For me even saying you can be on my channel half the time. Or picking up a call while I'm on a live stream.
You said what?
Or even being able to pick up a call while I'm on a live stream. That's controversial too.
There's a reason I've been banned on TikTok like 3 times. And there's a reason they banned
Okay,
my
guys.
Instagram. Well, I don't know. I still to this day don't know why they fucking deleted my Instagram account. They're fucking idiots, that's why. But, and then they deleted my Snapchat because I said that there's only 2 genders.
Well, that's all that watches my channel.
I said what?
That's all that watches my channel. 2 genders.
Good.
Hey, and YouTube can't come at me for that because it says that in the statistics. There is the other tab, but nobody's using it. It says 0% of the other gender is using my, is watching my stuff. It's 50-50 between males and females, actually. It's like split down the middle right now. Among Us.
How much is your highest view so far?
Well, I have a live stream from last week. It's sitting just below 500 views.
My highest on YouTube is 600, but my highest on TikTok is 200,000.
Well, those are 2 different services. And my view count's been still going up, and that video's not even a week old yet.
Dude, I don't think my video gets views anymore. It just like suddenly, I logged in one day and I looked at the video and I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, that's how it was with the 200 one as well, because I posted the video and then didn't go on TikTok for like a fucking month. I go back on and there's 200,000 fucking views and I'm like...
Oh yeah, no, this was a live stream, the one that I had all these views on, and right when I was done with the live stream, it was like just 2 hours long, 2.5 hours long, you know, I was just kind of sitting there messing around. It's literally titled Random Games, and when I was done, I had around 250 views on it, and I'm like, there was that many people in here watching me just mess around and trolling people and doing other stuff? Like, that's insane, but I'll keep it up,
Oh, hold up. I'll say the N-word real quick.
No.
I'm joking.
Okay, I was muting you. Just,
No, but
I was about to mute you.
China like number 4.
China number 5.
China number 5.
No, wait, that's called Russia.
No, Russia. Mother Russia is number 2. China rank number 3.
Oh, this does not fit. He asked me to combine so many different screen protectors. This is not fitting.
I'm too tired, dude. I'm too fucking tired to do the voices right now.
Mother Russia.
I'm too fucking tired to do the Russia bullshit.
This phone should look completely new when I get done with it. Per the way that this phone that I'm basically just did a complete rebuild on again for the 3rd time in 2 months because the housemate likes breaking it over and over, I guess. Hopefully, and I'm gonna open it back up tomorrow and repair it one more time because he has a new battery that's coming in tomorrow. But this thing, there it is, guys. This is the fresh new look of it. And does it turn on? Of course it does. I mean, I'm not even doubting it. There it is. And the privacy screen.
Now for all you people on the stream, it's time to go touch grass, bitches.
So, guys, big question, does it charge? I always have an iPhone cable just lying here. We'll try it out. True Tone should be fine.
It's not time to touch grass because it's 10:30. It's time to go to fucking sleep.
Okay, guys, plug it in. Moment of truth.
Tomorrow we can touch grass.
Well, I think I have a bad cord. Or I'm going to have to go plug back in the charging port again. Because it's not taking in a charge whatsoever right now.
Remember, Billy, 13% of the population, 50% of crime.
Yep, it says unlock iPhone to use accessories. It's definitely just a it can detect the cord. It just says unlock iPhone to use accessories. So seems that that's working. Let's give him his privacy screen protected phone. See what he has to say about it.
Are you gonna strap a bomb to it? I'm joking. Probably.
The screen seems to work just fine. Honestly, this phone feels new. So let's correct the camera angle for you guys for a proper outro, because I didn't even give you guys a proper intro here today. How's that camera angle? Oof. Crooked.
Billy, did this phone break because you watched too much porn?
That's probably why it broke. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this live stream. I got a mess to clean up. I got this kid to clean up. But that's about it. And I'll probably be gaming for you guys later tonight. But I will see you guys in the next piece of content.